Adam Stalnaker. I graduated from Ohio State in 2001, started off in accounting, found that it was just not a great fit. It wasn't achieving what I was looking for, helping people on a day-to-day basis. So I went into financial planning 10 years ago. And from there, it achieved those goals of being able to help people on a day-to-day basis. And we have now developed a subscription-based financial planning service that we started with civilians. After conversations with you, we developed it for Rangers specifically, and the feedback that we received and the specific nature of how it has helped people has now led us to create veteran investment planning and bring it out to all branches of the military. This is our retirement roadmap. It's on our website, veteraninvestmentplanning.com, and it kind of gives you the foundation. I like to use illustrations to kind of give you a visual idea of what financial planning is and kind of what our process is. And the foundation of any financial plan is goals. You got to know where you want to go before you start going, right? So if you just are aimlessly going somewhere, and you don't have a plan of where you want to end up, you're probably not going to end up where you want to be, right? What we learned so far dealing with other veterans is that the access to personal financial advice is just not there. You've got your standard, you've got your TSP, you've got your other benefits, but they don't tell you how they all kind of fit together for now and in the future. So basically you've got it, you put money in your TSP, you have no idea what it's for. The goal, you have to have a goal of retirement, right? So how do you know how much you should be saving if you don't know what your goal is to retire? So if you're just putting money in, it's probably not enough. Well, I think when you're active duty, I think you've got a thing you're trying to achieve, right? And all other stuff is not really focused on. And that other stuff is financial planning, because you can really make a huge impact in somebody's life by looking at what they're doing in their 20s. If I could go back and give myself advice in my 20s, was to save more. Save more, get insurance right away, because the changes in life, you can't get that time back. So to get to retirement, you need to save, and to have more success is you need more time. If you have less time, then success is a little bit tougher. When it comes to retirement with veterans, I think learning the second life, basically, civilian life, and figuring out how to then retire a second time at some point, and figuring out what they need to do to get to those steps, and changing some of the behaviors that maybe we had in the past, learning to save more, learning what to save in, how to save, getting financial advice from professionals. What you really want to find if you're going to work with a financial professional is that they're a fiduciary, that they are doing things in your best interests. And what does that mean? Not high commission products, not making decisions to impact me more than you. We want to sit on the same side of the table when it comes to investments, when it comes to planning. That's why you need to know what fees you are being charged, why you're being charged them, and how that impacts your total portfolio. The financial planning industry has evolved over time, where it used to be just about commissions and stock sales and stock prices and those sorts of things. And now it's evolved into planning first, because planning has the most impacts. Somebody will ask me, what should I invest in? Well, what are you trying to achieve? Without knowing what you're trying to achieve, I can't tell you what you should invest in. So financial planning now, as the foundation of a relationship between client and planner, makes the most impact. So I think the next steps would be, for somebody to get started, you got to figure out where you're at. So go to our website, veteraninvestmentplanning.com. Right in the middle is start the initial assessment. Take that assessment, it's 5 to 10 minutes. It gives you a good gauge of where you are, and see kind of if you need some help. I think if you're just getting started, the internet is a wealth of knowledge, but there's so much stuff out there. Well, what immediately impacts you? And I think that's where our initial assessment on our website kind of helps you figure out the foundation of where you currently stand, which can be an eye-opener. So what we want you to do afterwards is take that offer for that free consultation, because we'll go through all those questions with you. We'll help ease some of the stress that maybe is caused by actually taking the assessment, and kind of give you a few pointers along the way. We created this program so that we could help veterans, and whether it's working with us or not, if we can shoot them in the right direction, make an impact in their lives going forward, it makes an impact in our life at the same time.